And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. The Atlanta Braves taking on the New York Yankees. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. First pitch moments away. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Max Fried.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Strike two.
No ball. Strike.
Stays alive. That's too low. And a count 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Dominguez makes the grab, one down. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Right fielder, number 13,
Fried, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. First pitch misses. And another ball. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 3-0. And that one fouled off. One out, bases empty. That's to third. Slings to first. And Acuna retired. 2 outs, bases empty. Here is Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
That one is hammered right field. Judge going back on it. Up against the wall and brings it in. Back in the Bronx, and today's starting pitcher, Spencer Strider. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist singing.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's downstairs. Ball one. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one pulled foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes Aaron Judge. Big time power. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Two outs, base is empty. Now a check swing, but he held up. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Careful.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Paul Goldschmidt stands in here, takes ball one low. Ground ball right side, and he's out on the tag. That's the third out, inning over. Back for more from the Bronx. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Max Fried will go to work. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1. Ball. One ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So here's Riley now. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. This one high in the air to left center. Bellinger makes the grab, and that'll do it. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the second. Here's the power hitting catcher, Ben Rice. Strider back to work. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
One ball, two strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
One strike.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And it's strike two.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All four pitches in play right here, partner.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here in New York, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Stuart Fairchild.
Fairchild.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count is 0-2. Into center. Bellinger in a full sprint. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. One down. So here's Murphy now.
Those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
First pitch swinging.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One down, base is empty. Got him. Good start for Max Fried. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. There's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a bouncer. Cabrera slings it across. Third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. And he swings through that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Right through there for a strike. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a miss. Full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss, strike one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Comes up empty.
2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Harris measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. A changeup missing. Ball one. That one missing inside. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Fielder, number 13,
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1. Late on that fastball.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The Braves yet to pick up a hit here. And that skips in the dirt.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
In there at the knees for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 4th inning underway, no score. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And ball 1. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away.
Two balls. One
In the
strike.
dirt, but kept close. To second, but
good.
way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. And that's in the dirt. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Bottom of the 4th,
Leading
down
up
the number
for the
2 hitter,
Yankees,
Cody
the center
Bellinger.
fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
No strike.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Just
That's off the
missed.
plate.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a good start to the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
The
That's
right
about as
fielder,
textbook
number
as it
99,
gets. Got his stride
Aaron
load out of the way early.
Judge.
He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here is Aaron Judge.
1-0.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right
that's a
behind
ball.
him. This is where they need to get going.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-1.
That one missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second. No outs. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1. Grounded to third. Could be 2. They put the tag on him. Relay to first. Double play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rice, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Fried back to work. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Braves, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
The second base.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Late swing fouled off. Albies started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is outside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And now the lefty. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Albies stands at first with 1 out. And Fried gets his second strikeout of the game. Here's Sean Murphy. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
1 strike.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Ball one, no strikes.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And Acuna able to make the grab. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses, and that's ball one.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have...
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. That's worth the price of admission. And it gives them the lead in the fifth. It's 1-0. Base is empty, one away. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And that is out of play. Fouled off left side. That one hammered center field. Makes the catch. 2 down. Now here is Anthony Volpe. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Slider right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
0-2.
2 outs. Out to short, Allen. Over to first. That's the inning. Back in the Bronx, and the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
1-0.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The Braves still looking for their first hit in this one. And there's a foul ball. Rips that one center field. Reaching down and makes the grab. Here's Acuna now. 0-2 in this one. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And now it's even up. And that's down and away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that skips in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Dominguez on the move, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Now pitching for Atlanta, Number 93, Danielle De Los Santos.
Ball
One
one
ball,
there.
no strike.
All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The center fielder,
Bellinger up to hit. 1 for 2.
Bellinger.
And that one is inside ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
So 2 balls and no strikes. And it's fouled away. On the ground right side. Albies over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And next for New York, Aaron Judge. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No ball.
2 down,
1
nobody
strike.
on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And ball 1 to Judge. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
In the dirt. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That's exactly what you're taught to do with that pitch, but it's not that easy to execute in a live at bat. Great job of staying on that breaking ball down and away and shooting it to the opposite field.
Rice, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That clips the zone, and it's 1-1.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Fairchild makes his way towards it. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back in the Bronx, we go to the top of the 7th. Is Matt Olson down.
Olson.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
One ball, 1 strike.
Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit, and it's off the wall.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter alive now. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Scott Efros.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Here's Austin Riley. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the
swings and misses, struck him out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Not even close there. 1-1.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do. This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Bottom of the inning. And now it's going to be Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton. Now pitching for Atlanta, number 57, Kevin Herget.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Herget, 33 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. He was late there. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Now batting, the left
Jason
fielder,
Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end, and it's
ouch, that one got him.
Take your base.
Oswaldo Cabrera will hit next.
Third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1.
And 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Got him swinging. Anthony Volpe digs in now. That's outside. Ball 1.
1-0.
Dominguez off of first with 2 away. And that's in there at the knees.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Out there to center. And it falls. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in
Now
the count,
batting,
up
second
against it with
baseman,
2 strikes
Jack.
right there. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
Chisholm in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's down and in. First and second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one ripped. That's got a chance. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Back now in the Bronx. We're at the top of the 8th. And now here is Stuart Fairchild. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves.
Sean Murphy.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And he chases a high fastball there. Trying to hold a 1-run lead. And we're in the top of the 8th. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Nick Allen. Swings and misses. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Slider misses outside.
2 balls. 1 strike. Ball 3.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
for the
Here's the
Yankees,
center fielder,
the center
Cody
fielder,
Bellinger.
Cody. Bellinger. Now pitching for Atlanta. Number 38. Pierce Johnson.
And the
1
first
ball,
offering
no
is not close. That one
That's
drifts
the ball.
inside. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And a
That's the
curve
ball.
is down and in.
3-1.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Lifted in the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. It's Aaron Judge now.
Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. 1 for 3. There's a strike.
No balls. One strike.
That one is absolutely belted. Harris racing after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We go to the 9th. Now at the plate, Michael Harris II.
Now
Luke
pitching for the
Weaver
Yankees,
on to try and close it out.
number
Well, he's the
30.
guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And there's a strike.
0-1.
And fouled off. That's off the inside corner. 1-2 to count. And that's in the dirt.
2 strike.
That
3
just
balls.
misses,
2 strikes.
and it's 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. On the ground, Chisholm. Braves down to their final out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Olsen stands in
No
now
ball.
and
1 strike.
watches strike 1. Lifted to left, and that should do it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch.